let's talk about sex. So sex needs to be a common thing in your family to talk about. I have sex education resources on my page, on my resources, in I think 2 or 3 spots. And the reason being is because if we don't talk about this, then that gives people the chance to manipulate you, to manipulate your children. And that is how we get, in a lot of cases, grooming, because we don't talk about grooming. We don't talk about tricky people who might be the uncle who is grooming your child, or the grandfather who is sexually assaulting somebody in your family, right? Like me. I had a grandfather who was sexually assaulting me. It made sense in my family that that would happen, right? Because of epigenetics. All my other videos kind of explain it. It makes sense. Not that I'm saying it's okay. I'm not minimizing it, but I'm normalizing talking about it. And we cannot sexualize everything. Boobies are for milk, okay? Vaginas are for peeing and letting kiddos come out of it. Penises are for making kids and going to the bathroom. Like, we don't have to sexualize everything. And so the more we talk about it, though, the more our kids feel safe, the more people feel safe to come to us and talk to us about it, about also exploring different ways of sex in their life, exploring their sexuality and things like that. And then the more freedom we have too, the more we are healing this hush hush, we don't talk about that, the more it's taboo, and the more we're also healing a little bit. If we think about sex and we think about beauty and about the logicalness of sex as well, and the there's tantra, there's other ways to have sex that are more spiritual too, that are more evoking of the mind body spirit connection, especially if you can't have sex like the normal society deems sex. The more we're less sexualizing everything, and we're really thinking about the soul of the person, the mind body connection of you and the other person, the fun, the things like that, the emotional connection, because sex is also about emotional connection. The more we have less people who are just out to use each other's bodies to masturbate, which I don't believe is healthy. I don't subscribe to that. You do you, though. If you want to go out and do that and just have sex, it's fine. But I'm just saying there's more to it. And the more we talk about it, the less it's demonized, and the more it's normalized, and the more we might have less people being sexually assaulted or getting taken advantage of, or just having just fruitless sexual escapades. So the less we might have high risk behavior too, which cuts down on STIs and pregnancies and things like that. So if we also talk about pregnancies, there's instead of birth control, you could use condoms, things like that. So I mean, I get that there's people who don't use that for religious reasons or whatever, and that's fine too, but there's also other ways. There's natural family planning, but you need to really pay attention to that though, and have like a doctor probably help you do stuff like that. It's just, there's ways around sex, or to have sex and to be with people, that we don't talk about. And it's really important to educate ourselves. Look at those websites. I can link them below, and just explore with you, with your kids, like explore the notions of sex, what it means with that, that kind of thing. So yeah, there's just more open discussion, and with openness comes honesty, and it comes, I think, some safety. Again, if you are in a relationship where you are being sexually assaulted or abused in any way, go to the crisis center in West Texas, the safe place in Midland, or wherever you're at. I know that there's free 24-hour services for people who are in danger of abuse. Okay, bye.